Welcome to the Boss Championship Racing Le Mans Tournament of 2026. Ferrari, Ford, Porsche, and Chaparral. 6 drivers each, battling across 6 groups for the Constructors' title. Every position counts, and consistency will decide who comes out on top. 4 legendary manufacturers, but only one will rise as a champion. I'm Nils Nilsson with my co-host Donnie McFadden, and welcome to a great tournament right here at Sandstone International.
That's right, Nils. This is a tournament that looks quite a bit different than our normal format, and so I'm just excited to see how these guys run. We've got a lot of cars, and they're a bunch of heavyweights, and it's going to be great.
We have a field of 24 cars broken into 6 different groups. Today we'll have group number 1 and group number 2. For Team Ferrari, we have Lone Star in the number 34. And in Porsche, Killa Kowalski. And from Ford, Craigster Sr. in the number 78. And Ned Munson in the 32 for Team Chaparral. Here we go for race number 1 for group number 1. So here we go. Points will be earned across all 6 groups, and consistency will be everything.
You know, if I'm one of these drivers, all I'm thinking is, I gotta just finish, get as many points as I can, and hope that my teammates down the line will do the same.
And Lone Star getting away, but Killa Kowalski right there, challenging for P1. And to the line, Lone Star will take the first race of the Le Mans tournament here at Boss Championship Racing.
You can see here, Nils, the amount of pace that these cars are hauling through these corners. They're riding the edge, man, towing the line, and they're fast.
So after lap number 1, Lone Star with 4 points, Killa Kowalski with 3, Craigster Sr. with 2, Ned Munson with 1, and that was a fast lap time there for Lone Star.
These cars are pushing the limits, not only of the cars, but of the track itself. This is just getting started, man.
Craigster Sr. in the lead, but in the Chaparral, Ned Munson on the inside takes the lead away and gets to the line, finishes first, and at the line upside down is Lone Star, but looks to have broken the plane of the finish line stripe. And I think that will count for at least a point.
What a great lap there for the Chaparral team. Ned Munson putting on a clinic and taking that inside line away, grabs an extra point as a result. What a good lap for him.
And Lone Star upside down looks to be okay. You can see there the car is across the line by just a little bit. And we've got a 4-way tie with 5 points. I'm not sure we've ever seen anything like that at Boss Championship Racing.
You know, I think there was one time, but I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Ned Munson in pole position through the corners, but here comes Killa Kowalski up into first place and looking to check out, but spins. Big collision at the line. And I believe Killa Kowalski takes P1, but that was a crazy finish to lap number 3.
You can see the battle there between Ned Munson and Lone Star. And it seemed like there was a huge run there for Ned Munson, but he just couldn't keep control of that car. And man, that was a close finish.
The stewards are looking at this. It's a very close call there between P2 and P3. And they have spoken that Killa Kowalski takes P1. Ned Munson picks up a second place finish there. But Killa Kowalski in first place, leading the charge, in pole position, and in that Porsche through the corners. But here comes Lone Star on the inside again, taking that place. But Killa Kowalski right there to take it back and takes the win and takes the group. What a run in that Porsche. Unbelievable.
It's almost like Killa Kowalski knew that Lone Star was going to make the lunge in that corner and just set him up to finish it off. Headed to that finish line and takes the win. Unreal. What a great run. 13 points. Man, that is impressive.
So after group number 1, here are the results. Killa Kowalski takes group number 1 with 13 points. Team Porsche is now in first place. Team Ferrari with 10. Team Chaparral with 9. Team Ford with 8. But here we go. Group number 2. This is a race of endurance. We've got 5 more groups to go. So from Team Chaparral in the 22, this is Blue Line. Lining up second in the 08 for Team Ferrari, this is Dusty Miles. From Team Ford in the number 7, this is Puff. And then Team Porsche number 29, this is Don Boomershine.
We've got some familiar faces and some new ones as well to the track, so this is really great. These cars are looking so good, and they're super, super quick on the track. Like I said, they are running these corners as hard as I've ever seen it, and I just hope nothing crazy happens here.
Lap number 1 is off. Blue Line in pole position and flips off the track. Don Boomershine as well off the track. And Dusty Miles is able to take P1, Puff as well in P2. But man, those corners, we've even had to add extra protection for these cars so that they're able to make it around the track, yet they're still just pushing it to the absolute limit.
You know, you don't love to see this, right? I mean, cars flying off the track, it's just not necessarily what we want to see. We want to see cars finish, make great passes on the track, but, you know, when they're pushing like this, I mean, what do you expect? They're going to put it all out there on the line, and they're quick, so, you know, it is what it is.
Well, after lap number 1, Dusty Miles is going to be looking to add to his lead. Here we go. He's got 4 points and is in pole position. Blue Line in second place, but Don Boomershine takes it away. Up into P2, and around goes Blue Line in chaos as they cross the line. But no DNFs, Donnie.
You know, I haven't said it yet, but Don, I like that guy. I know, my name's Donnie, but Don Boomershine, he could be my best friend or my twin. I'm not sure. What a run. Great run there, great pass, elbows out, get some good points. You know, it's a team game as well, right? Looking to add as many points as possible. You got to take what you can get.
You got to shake off the DNFs and get ready for the next lap. Here we go for lap number 3. Don Boomershine in first place in a battle for P2. It looks like Dusty Miles holding off that Ford. And at the line, man, Blue Line trying to make a last-second lunge there for P3, trying to pick up another point. Great defensive driving from Dusty Miles.
That Ford, man, Puff was coming. He was driving the wheels off of that thing. But man, Dusty Miles, what a run. And he just, he had a better last corner exit there, and Puff just didn't have an answer for him.
Well, after lap number 3, Dusty Miles with 11 points, 2 wins to his name already. Puff with 6, Don Boomershine with 7, and Blue Line with 3.
Blue Line's looked really quick, but, it's just been tough luck so far for him,
And off the track goes Blue Line in the corner. That's a tough break for him. And Dusty Miles takes 3 out of 4 laps. 4 points for him. Unbelievable finish. And Blue Line, we got to check on him. He fell a long, long way.
Nils, that's just, oh my goodness. I mean, he fell. We're going to have to check on. Yeah, I would say if there's a safety crew, how do you fall from a distance like that and come back as a normal person? You know what I mean?
Well, let's hope for the best. Dusty Miles with 15 points, Puff and Don Boomershine with 9. And unfortunately for Blue Line, only 3 points for that round. Well, Team Ferrari with 25 points takes the lead. Team Porsche with 22, Ford with 17, Chaparral with 12.
Nils, I'm loving it already. We've already had a lead change. Porsche looked good early. Ferrari with a comeback. Dusty Miles, unbelievable drive. He's put Ferrari right on his back. Look at them go.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started. We've got 4 more groups to go in the group round of the Le Mans tournament right here at Boss Championship Racing.